It is a humid Friday morning, but it is Friday nonetheless, right, David? I hear you in there.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Wake Up. You've tuned your heart to the truth. I'm Jeff Blackwell, along with Kathleen Higgins, Gabby Smith, and David Dawson.
Thank you, Jeff Blackwell. We're rejoined by a good friend of mine, Val Browning. He's with Kolbe Prison Ministries, and I have firsthand witnessed the effect of what Kolbe Prison Ministries is doing, and now Catholic Community Media is going to be getting involved some way in working with these gentlemen and ladies also, possibly, but that's down the line. Val, some folks are joining us for the first time, and they say, what is Kolbe Prison Ministries? Talk about it.
Kolbe Prison Ministries is a Catholic apostolate based out of San Antonio Diocese, where we go into correctional facilities and bring them the agape love of Jesus Christ. We teach them the gospel and Catholic values.
Yeah, and it is apparently very fertile ground. This is what I've witnessed firsthand. It's kind of exploded, right?
It has. Correctional facilities are a very dark environment.
Yeah.
And when we have conversions of heart, they are looking for the truth.
Yeah.
And there's, as my good friend Father Mark Beard used to say, there's only one truth.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And so we go in and we do a 3-day retreat and teach them the Catholic gospel and show them agape love and attention, which they have never really gotten in their lives, a lot of them. And so they just cling to it and they ask questions. This last retreat, we had at Hunt, we had the former head of the Islam faith there as a retreatant. He had decided he was going to leave the Islam faith and become Christian. Mm-hmm. But after our retreat, he walked into the deacon's office and said, "What do I need to do to become Catholic?"
Catholic, my goodness.
And so next,
that's quite the leap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big leap.
Yeah.
But it's not the first time that has happened at a facility. Next Friday is Confirmation Day at Hunt. The Bishop Duca, is coming in, and I think it's baptizing 6 and confirming 19 men into the Catholic Church.
That is incredible. And I know this past Easter, a lot of people have come into the Catholic faith that are in prison. And this is something that it was revealed to me by another person who's involved in prison ministry, and it's like these guys and ladies, they have the time. They have the time to pray. They have the time of solitude. They have the time of silence. I mean, it's still, they have working environments, and there's a lot going on, but their situation is almost like monks. Yeah. And we talk about where monks live. Monks, their room is called a cell.
Where do you think the name came from?
Right, right. And so, and so, and so here is such fertile ground, and such fertile ground for prayer, a prayer life, and then a united prayer life. It's like, oh my gosh, this is like a monastery, except for monks, of course. It's not put upon them like prisoners, that life was not a choice, but it's amazing how God works. It says, I'm going to put you here, and this is very holy ground. It's your choice.
Well, whether you're on the outside or the inside, when you accept Jesus and you have a conversion of heart, it's done. Yeah. It is done. I don't care where you reside, what your address may be. It's done. You bring Jesus into your life. You accept the Catholic Gospels. Yeah. You're going to be a different person, and you're going to look for the truth. You're going to thrive. Your previous guest talking about the book and stuff you didn't know. So it's awesome to witness. There's an inmate at Hunt that I've given 3 books to. And,
oh, really? Okay.
And within 2 weeks, I go back and he's like, "Hey, I finished that book."
Give me more.
He said, "What do you recommend next?" And I said, "Well, what did you do with the one I passed it to somebody else?" And I said, "Okay, good. Just make sure they pass it after they finish it."
Yeah, absolutely.
And so he's read 3 of Dr. Brant Petrie's books.
Oh, so good.
And he has
really okay.
He has increased his knowledge and is really becoming a point person.
Point person meaning
of the
passing
Catholic
it
faith.
on. Yes, yes.
But,
okay.
Being witness to the gospel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I first learned about the justice system and the prison system, especially here in Louisiana, I learned about Angola and how, it used to be such a place where people were thrown away, literally.
It was once known as the bloodiest
Right.
prison in America.
Yeah.
Really?
And people, they literally you just went there to die, and they would stick, and it was just so bad.
Yeah.
But they've really done some reform, and I think what you can attest to is that these people are human beings.
Yes.
And
Good
they
souls.
can lead
yeah.
productive life. I mean, although they're behind bars, they can lead productive lives, and that translates to a productive and beautiful faith life.
Yes.
Speaking of Angola, we've done 2 retreats there. We've got our 3rd one coming up
Excellent.
the 2nd weekend of August. Angola
Okay,
is the
let me
only
ask you-
hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Angola is the only prison in America that has a dedicated Catholic chapel.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Our Lady of
wow.
Guadalupe
All right.
Chapel.
No kidding. It's
Built,
the only one
built
in
by
America?
the inmates, built
Yeah.
in 35 days.
My
And
goodness.
Wow.
My
and
goodness.
it is beautiful.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Let's talk about though where Kolbe Ministries, where you are taking place. I mean, it's Hunt Correctional, in
Elaine
Baton
Hunt
Rouge.
Correctional in St.
Right.
Gabriel.
In St. Gabriel. right.
LCIW, Louisiana Women's Correctional Institute
Okay.
in St. Gabriel.
Okay.
At Angola.
At Angola.
Louisiana State Penitentiary at
Right.
Angola. And then we were trying to get a meeting set up with Dixon Correctional, with Chaplain Payne
They're
there
interested.
to see about starting there.
Wow.
That's just in the Diocese of Baton Rouge.
That's just
in
okay.
August, we'll open up in the Diocese of Alexandria in Cottonport.
Okay.
And then they do it in the Diocese of Lake Charles at Allen Correctional.
Really, it's already there.
It was the
Okay.
first one in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then we're also in 2 dioceses in Texas, in Florida, 3 dioceses in Kansas, 2 dioceses in Oklahoma, and a lot of dioceses in Texas.
Yeah.
That's where it
how
started.
many people are involved? Say in the Baton Rouge area. How many people would you say are involved?
400 and I want to say it's like 424 on my
goodness.
distribution list.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic. You got a pretty large ministry,
Yeah.
and it's growing like crazy. I'm sure.
It is. We're next week. I'm driving up to Jackson, Mississippi, for the Diocese of Jackson to talk to them, and they want to do their first retreat after the first of the year, and we're in talks with Mobile.
Okay. I was
And,
about to say that's our footprint so
yeah.
far. Where
Mobile,
Okay.
and so it's just we're in, this week I reached out to 2 deacons and a priest in St. Petersburg.
okay, wow, my goodness.
So
all along the south.
there's an inquiry. The head of prison ministry in West Virginia
Oh, my
asked her some
goodness.
information,
Wow.
and then she told me, she had to put it on the back burner. She's got something she got to do for the bishop, and I was like, whew, that's a long way to go.
That is a long way to go.
That's a
But
long way to go.
but the ministry is going to grow. I'm
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
You can see it growing. Okay, if somebody wants to be involved, I mean, I'm sure touching some hearts right now that are saying, hey, I want to be
In
involved.
the Baton Rouge area, you can go to kolbebatonrouge.org. That's our local website, and it'll tell you about the local ministry. Or you can go to kolbeprisonministries.org, the national website, to tell you about the history and all that.
Great.
On the Baton Rouge website, they got ways to sign up, and it could be anything from monetary donations to food donations to prayer, or to actually go into the facilities and volunteer there.
and volunteer there, and it's up to the individual
Absolutely.
as far as but if there's training if they decide to do that.
If they want to do it, we've got ways to get them trained, as well as we would recommend. There's a program through Louisiana Parole Project called the Frederick Douglass Project for Justice, where you get to on a Friday afternoon go into a facility and kind of that's where I started. I went and
I
did
see.
that, and
kind of get your foot in the door, so to
well,
speak.
I had a vision of what prison life was like, and I was so wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
You're
bad.
right.
I was so wrong.
Yeah.
And so after that, I felt it on my heart. I had to do something.
These
so.
are real beautiful people. You're doing an incredible job, and you keep up the good work. You got a home here, you got a microphone here.
Yep.
So keep up the good work. We've been talking to Val Browning with Kolbe Prison Ministries. I just think it's fantastic, Val. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, David.
Appreciate
Appreciate
this.
it.
Keep up the good work. All right, when we come back, we're going to be talking about young adults in the New Orleans area. It is 45 past the hour. You're tuning your heart to the truth on Wake Up.